Just because she's quiet doesn't mean that she's okay. Sometimes her peace becomes survival. Welcome to Marriage Heartbeats and Heartbreaks, where we talk about real love, real lessons, and the raw truth behind Black marriages. I'm Tamika Chapman, and I created this series to unpack what helps us thrive and what's quietly tearing us apart. So, if you're ready for bold, honest, but healing conversations, you're in the right place. Now, this first marriage heartbreak conversation, and I call it heartbreak, but you'll get a sense of what I'm talking about when we get through it. This one's about the pain behind our poised smiles. It's gonna hit deep, it's gonna hit hard, but we're gonna get into it. You ready? The power of pretending. Black women, we have mastered the art of showing up, serving, supporting, and smiling, even when we're emotionally starving. Many wives feel invisible in their own homes, but they stay silent to keep the peace. That silence becomes a mask that hides resentment, loneliness, and emotional exhaustion. So this is much deeper than just being unbothered, okay? It's about self-preservation. And it happens when the wife no longer feels that her voice is valued. And it makes me sad to even to realize that this it's still happening today. Again, our motto, our mission is to help unify Black marriages. It's to help bring back authentic love, and that starts with respect, but also mutual respect. From a young age, Black girls are taught to be strong, resilient, and a ride or die chick, right? That conditioning bleeds into our marriages where we begin to endure what we should be addressing. We stay quiet when we're disappointed, when we're disrespected, and even when we're disconnected. But silence doesn't save relationships, it slowly kills them. Emotional neglect should never be normalized just because he's not cheating or he's such a good man. Okay, but what about your needs or emotional needs? What about the needs that you want to be connected to your husband? You want to be connected to your man. You want to feel respected and desired and wanted by your man, right? Let's be clear. Silence has a cost. It eats at your confidence, your identity, and your joy. You start to shrink. You start to second guess every little thing that you do. You start to settle. And eventually, your silence turns into bitterness and your love turns into duty. I was just having a conversation about the silence and how we become so frustrated, we become so angry, we become so resentful because we don't feel that we can speak, we can talk, we will be heard, we will be understood. We fear that it's going to be met with angst and rage and finger pointing, you know? But this is how good marriages die. One unspoken hurt, one unspoken truth, one unspoken decision at a time. If you can't express yourself without backlash, you're not in a partnership. Honeys, you are in prison. The moment a wife decides to speak up, not with anger, but with honesty, is the moment healing can begin. We have to create emotional safety in our marriages where both people can be heard. Silence should never be the foundation of a peaceful home. True love invites vulnerability. It invites us to feel love, us to be able to talk about how we feel, us to be able to express our disappointments, our excitement, our anxiety, our excitement, right? And true partnership makes space for these feelings. So if your marriage can't handle the truth, it really won't be able to handle longevity. But here we are. We desire marriage. We desire to be connected. We desire to keep the I do's to the man we said I do to, right? So listen, if this hits home for you, good. Because healing starts with honesty. I created a series so we can stop pretending and start repairing. Let's keep the conversation going. So drop a comment, share this with your girls, subscribe for next week's episode, follow the uncommon wife, and until then, love hard, speak truth, and protect your peace. I'll see you next week.